A little history of my experience with MRSA is when I was 6 years old, I developed a small case, which I quickly recovered from, but when I was 12 years old, I woke up unable to walk and move my leg. I had gotten MRSA inside of my leg, which was known as osteomyelitis, which is a bone and muscle infection, as shown in the image above. If it was left untreated, it would have dissolved through my bone completely. Now, this topic has always been interesting to me, so I figured I would do a report on the bacterial infection known as MRSA. In biology, we learn about bacteria, and four of the main categories of bacteria include Micrococcus, Bacillus, Staphylococcus, and Pseudomonas. Most bacteria can be deadly and lead to illness such as pneumonia and MRSA. MRSA falls into the Staphylococcus category, hence the name staph infection. So I know you must be asking, what exactly is MRSA? MRSA is known as methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. It's a strain of staph infections, and unlike most staph infections, which reside on the skin and nose, they sometimes break through the skin and get inside of the body, which causes a more serious infection, which then becomes known as MRSA. It is treated through antibiotics, yet when the bacteria becomes resistant to those antibiotics, that is when it develops into MRSA. So how do you even get MRSA? Well, there are two ways to get the infection, one of which being you can either have an active infection, meaning you have the symptoms where the infection is located, such as boils, a sore, or an infected cut, or you can be a carrier, meaning you do not have any symptoms that you can see, but you still have MRSA bacteria living in your skin and nose. That's what happened with me when I had MRSA the second time. I did not notice anything physically wrong, but internally I knew that if I couldn't walk or bend my knee, there was a serious problem. The Staphylococcus bacteria can also permanently compromise the lymphatic system, which is crucial to the immune system function. Being a carrier of MRSA is not as common as you may think. Only 1% of the population is a MRSA carrier and can spread the bacteria without becoming ill. When getting in contact with a MRSA carrier, you can have the infection for a short period of time or up to years. Like me, for example, I didn't have another case of MRSA for 6 years after the first time I had it. Most of the time after receiving treatment, MRSA can go away, and if not treated properly, it can come back several times after. Some precautions you can take to prevent the spread and contamination of MRSA include washing your hands as often as you can, keeping cuts and scrapes clean of dirt and covered up. Don't share any personal items with others, and don't hesitate contacting a doctor if you feel that you may have it. Thanks for watching my report on MRSA. Keep washing those hands and stay safe.